Mike Hartigan. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to talk today a little bit about playing blues and boogie woogie, and more focusing on the grooves than the soloing techniques and the licks. So this is if you're playing in a band situation, or if you're just playing piano behind a singer or a horn player. Here are a couple little grooves that you can use to make your playing sound pretty interesting while not doing a whole lot of work. So let's get started. So here's a boogie woogie piano riff, left hand, that's been around for a long time. It's pretty much just shuffled eighth notes and changing the top note back and forth between the fifth of your chord and the sixth. So I'm in C. So here's my fifth and here's my sixth. So it would sound something like this. And it's used to accompany the right hand on whatever sort of soloing you're doing. That can be moved around to different chords. And already I've done a couple of variations on it. You have a sort of simplified version where you're just playing the long notes. Maybe stagger in a couple shorter notes to go with it. But the focus is really on what the right hand is doing. Another variation to it would be to go up to the seventh. Because I'm playing a C7 chord, my seventh is the B flat, so I'm going G, A, B flat, A. So that's the basic idea for this. Another variation on it that you sometimes hear, especially in older music, is for the first two notes, and then you go in the middle with your flatted third and then your major third. And what that sounds like is... But today, since we're talking about accompanying another player or a singer, so suppose you have a horn player or a singer, what are you going to do with your right hand rather than noodling around? One thing I like to do is make it sort of into an open chord voicing. So I'm going to put my index finger on the E and then move in parallel motion with what I'm doing with the top note in my left hand. So when I play the G, I play the E here, and when I play the A, I play an F here. It sounds like this. And I finish it off by just playing the root again of the C on top. I'm throwing in a grace note here and there. And if I decide to go all the way up to the seventh, I'll go up to the G with my right hand. One way I like to vary it is have most of the motion in my right hand, and I reach down and I touch a C with my thumb. And then I just play the long notes with my left hand. Put together it sounds like this. You can move it around. And what I'm doing there is I'm anticipating the first note of my chord by an eighth note and coming in on the E flat and sliding to the E, but making it a full eighth note instead of a grace note. So those are some examples of some nice open-voiced riffs that you can use and create a pretty cool sound. And I'll be back next week with some more left-hand techniques and bass lines that can be used in some of the same situations. If you have any ideas of blues or boogie riffs that I haven't gone over yet, let me know in the comments, or if you have any questions at all about anything music related or piano related, leave me a question in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can and maybe make a video about it. And if it's your first time watching, please go ahead and click subscribe. I have new keyboard videos coming out every Tuesday, and I'd love for you to be able to check all of them out. That's all for today, so thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.